It indeed is a landmark moment for Australia and India.
Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has hailed the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement as a landmark moment for the two nations. After all, it is for the first time that Australia is allowing 100% duty-free imports for many of the Indian articles. For Australia, the agreement means an opportunity to diversify the exports away from the Chinese market. But there are issues too. Australian Trade Minister has said that this trade agreement is not as comprehensive in its scope and coverage as the other trade agreement. He believes the FTA is underachiever when it comes to the Australian interest.
Well, it's time for Indo-Australian ECTA, but is it time to export to Australia? Now, with the Australian Parliament ratifying the Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement with India, over 96% by value of India's exports to Australia are going to get duty-free access. And that agreement also aims to resolve double taxation, which the Union Commerce Ministry believes is going to save up to $200 million every year. Most textiles and apparel, some agri, some fisheries products, leather, footwear, furniture, some sports goods, jewellery, machinery, electrical goods, railway wagons, and a whole lot more. Also, select pharma and medical goods will all be among the biggest beneficiaries of the duty-free exports to Australia. Now, both governments believe that the ECTA, will also greatly benefit labour-intensive sectors. Over 1 lakh Indian students, they're going to get post-study work visas. Young professionals will get work and holiday visas. The government has also managed a visa quota for Indian yoga instructors and chefs. The Union Commerce Ministry expects bilateral trade to rise.
An agreement which Australia opens 100% of their lines with not even any restriction on quota, unlimited restriction of 100%, is the first time Australia has done for any country. एक इनिशियल अनुमान है कि $31 बिलियन का बायलैटरल ट्रेड अगले 5-6 सालों में शायद 45 से $50 बिलियन तक जा सकता है.
So a $10 billion jump in merchandise exports is expected by 2026-27. The Indian dream of becoming the pharma capital to the world is going to come closer to reality. Australia has also agreed to give faster approvals to Indian-made drugs. And for India's youth, the government is expecting 10 lakh additional jobs in the coming years.